Alright, so the Dodge, I redid the AC, charged it. This pressure's going willy-nilly. All the research I can do turns up there's an orifice in this tube, and I have to remove the tube that comes over here behind the battery, and I think also the air box. So I'm gonna have to disconnect the batteries, remove this battery, remove the battery box to get this tube, and take it out and swap it for another one with a fixed orifice or orifice. So I think the tube was like 40 or 50 bucks. So let's give that thing a shot and see how it turns out. First thing is disconnecting the batteries and taking this box. Alright, so I got these two bolts and these two bolts to take the battery tray out. The battery's out. The other battery's disconnected. It was all 13 millimeter, which was like, oh, that's pretty convenient. But the tray is still in there. The air box is out of the way. I guess this inner fender, there's 3 bolts inside, and then half of these are missing. But I gotta take these bolts out to get underneath it. All right, I forgot the 4th bolt over there. You know, I was thinking to myself originally, I was like, wow, that's wicked convenient. Just one 13 millimeter and I can take this whole thing out. But they did not disappoint me. It is not convenient. All right, so I got some Lisle tools to get at the AC. So we'll see how these tools work, because I've already struggled enough, and if I can avoid struggling, I like to. Alright, we're probably going to see a bunch of AC stuff. It works. That was convenient. Okay, I got the old tube out next to the new tube. I think that's gonna be, looks pretty much like it's the same thing, so let's see if we can. Alright, so I've got this back on. I actually pressed it back on with the removal tool because that ring didn't slide around properly. I couldn't show it one-handed, but the tube's in. Now these retainer clips will go back in place. Same thing, I'll just slide that other one on there, and we'll be ready to put it all back together. Alright, it's all back together. We had a few troubles, but we got the gauge hooked up. We pulled a vacuum on the system. We got the bottle hooked up. High side is closed here, but the low is open, so going into the system. We're down to 0, so this bottle might be empty. There's a little. So we're just going to fill this thing up, but it's looking a lot better. The high side pressure is still low, but hopefully by the time we get the system charged, we'll be seeing what we're supposed to. It's not spiking like it was before, so I believe replacing that orifice was what we needed to do. Alright, I put some oil in because some came out in the process, and now I'm putting the second can in. So I think the system calls for 30 ounces. Right now we're at 20. We should be at 27 after this bottle. Should be blowing cold now. So it's full, and we got about just under 30 on the low side and about 225 on the high side, so we're looking pretty good here.